Hello and welcome to my fourth attempt at recording this. This is a showcase of some stuffs that we've got done for the Paper Zelda project. Mainly the subscreen. So this is I have a little cursor here and it's gonna show coordinates as a debug feature. So this is the main character tab. You've got your force power, which is like the star power in Paper Mario, force points, star points, rupees, coins, force gems, star pieces, spirit orbs, shine spikes. And this will, when selected with the cursor, which doesn't exist, well, the cursor exists, you can see it up at the top here, but it can't select anything on this window yet, because I haven't coded that. Once I have descriptions and stuff, when you put it onto each thing, you'll be able to press A on this to pop up the list of your specials, just like you can in Thousand Year Door. This black rectangle, if anyone is curious, is where the Link sprite is going to go once we draw it. The rest of these are mostly just blank, except for rings, which I've spent hours on now. Hours. And then I went to record, and then I found a major bug. And then I fixed it, and then I went to record, and I found a major bug, and yeah, that's been my night. But I think it's good and solid now. So you can see we have 100 out of 100 ring points at the moment. So yeah, awesome. So, we have 100 because obviously debug stuff. Let me just go in here, and once you're in here, arrow keys will not get you back out. You have to press B to get back out here, and from here you have to press B to get back out here. You have to press A to get in the first place, and here you press it from any of these to your right. And when you press B, it will go back to whichever one you entered from, because it's smart like that. Pressing A here will toggle the corresponding two things. And yes, it fucking works. Finally. This is just so nice. So, like, if I equip some rings here, obviously the rings don't do anything yet, but it says them as equipped in the script. So whenever we do make them do something in the script, they will do something. So equipped only, descending, equipped only, descending by ID, by RP, ascending, descending. Woo. And let me just press down here. It doesn't break and go to the next page that has nothing on it. That is an issue. So yes, it basically is working as you'd expect it to. LNR will go between pages. Right now they do nothing because there's one page, like it should. But it'll do this. It will remember where your cursor is, except if there's no room for it, then it will snap to the nearest option. Because it's a smart cursor, and it doesn't bug out. You can tell I've had a long night with this thing. But it works, and it equips stuff, and woo, and then you can obviously press the start button at any time to exit the entire subscreen. It doesn't remember what tab you were on. But yeah, it equips them, and those are equipped as part of a global array, so scripts can read that, and eventually, when we have combat and stuff, these rings will all do their respective things that they're intended to do. And it all just kind of works all together. Woo! Yep. This has been hours. I need to sleep now, but I wanted to get this video out to show this off before I went to sleep for the night. So, yay, stuff works. And the number being equipped here is very unlike Paper Mario, but it does twofold things. One, it makes it so I don't need a huge, ginormous array to store your ring inventory. I can instead just store it in an array the size of the number of rings there are, and have each index be the number you have. So yeah, it works much better. Actually is much faster, on the script. I no longer have any issues with toggling this taking, like, a second and a half. It's very instant. And that will always be the case no matter what script's on screen, because the sub-screen being open pauses all of their scripts. So yeah, it's very fast, and also, I don't need to limit the max number of rings you can have. There probably will be a limit per ring type. Probably gonna go with 99, because I don't know if triple digits will fit in this box, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if equipped 100 out of 100 here would spill off the box. It might. So 99 will probably be the limit per type. But, I mean, you're not going to be 99. You won't have the BP to equip 99 of something. Unless it's a 0. But I don't think you usually get 0s in farmable areas. So, yeah. But, yeah. The system is very expandable. Adding new rings to this. Actually, theoretically, all 60 rings that we have right now could work with this. But I chose not to include any that we didn't have tiles drawn for. I actually do have a null tile set up so that it will use that if it doesn't find a tile, and it's basically let me just quickly switch to ZQ. That's not ZQ. That's not OBS. Okay, I remember the properties of the thing because OBS is real kind and nice. Let's see. Rings up. This one. It's the blue ring, but with a background. We don't have a nice pink at the moment, so I didn't do the black and pink. I did that instead. So this will appear if there's no tile, but that shouldn't happen in any releases or demos. But basically, if I made any other show up right now, they would look like that instead of actually looking nice, which is why I didn't include any in this demo. But theoretically, like, all the rings should work here, as long as they're given a name, a tile, and an RP value. Which there's just a spot to put each of those. Put each of those in. Done. Ring works. Period. Just we'll work with this system as is already. No fancy code needed to add to this. This should basically work without needing to ever be touched again. Ever. Yay. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. This is as fancy a show off as I've got. So, yep. I need sleep. Thanks for watching.